Oh,
say it. We'll bleep it out.
No.
We'll bleep it out. If you gotta say it to live, you say it.
Welcome back to the show. There's no telling where we'll go. So come and share a laugh on the Imp and Skizz podcast.
Very different podcast today. I mean, it's different, and I just want, just for the record, this is his idea.
What?
It is. He's
All right.
and I'm supportive of it, but this is, we're doing the Hot Ones challenge.
Yeah.
And we should probably explain for people who are only listening right now, we've got 10 ridiculous hot sauces laid out in front of us. We have 10 wings that have been coated in the different ones. And let's talk a little bit about SMU, right? Scoville.
SHU.
HU. What did I say?
Scoville heat units.
Yeah, not smooth.
Not smooth. Well, so first of all, let's explain the Hot Ones because it's a channel on YouTube.
Yeah.
First We Feast. Sean Evans is the host, and I absolutely love it. Basically, it's just an interview that he does, and during the interview, they're eating the hottest wings on the planet. It starts off pretty chill. Well, we'll talk about that in a second, but it works its way up to. I mean, this one's so hot they couldn't even measure the Scoville units.
Yeah.
So anyway, shout out to First We Feast and the Hot Ones, one of my favorite shows. You guys should check it out. But we got the whole set of the current season, and we're gonna try to go through them all.
We're going to go through them all. We're going to try to go through them all. But here's the deal. They typically do wings on the show. And we're doing popcorn chicken because we do not want to accidentally touch our eyes. We're doing a fork. And
using a fork. Yeah, that is one of the biggest mistakes that people make on the show is touching the hot wings and then touching their eye. And then it's curtains. So we're being smart.
And to follow suit, typically Evans just interviews them. We're going to be going back and forth.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask him a question. Then he's going to ask me. But we're both going to be eating every single sauce. And we should probably also explain we got a few emergency milkshakes on standby in the fridge. Disclaimer: there's something wrong with me, man. I'll eat nothing. I'll eat stuff that has almost no spikes, and my nose starts running. It's super.
But I was gonna say, like, at least in all the time I've known you, you've always been one that gravitated towards liking the spicier stuff versus me. Like. Back in the day, I know it's been a while, but back in the day when we go to Taco Bell, for instance, you were always grabbing the fire sauce, and I would just get like mild or whatever to put on my tacos. Now, we looked it up. The fire sauce itself has been rated with this Scoville heat units, the SHU, as 500.
500. Okay, so
500.
For a frame of reference, right? Fire sauce at Taco Bell, in my opinion, it's really not. It's not hot. It's got some kick to it, but it's got a little spice. It's very tasty. It's got just a little bit of heat, but like you said, there's people like, you know what? I don't even want it because I don't like that heat. 500. Impulse, what is number one on our list?
Our first one here, the classic hot sauce, is rated at a SHU of 1,600. Yeah. That's 1,600. So over 3 times as spicy. And that's just the first one. We'll tell you guys what they are when we're having them. But we're gonna try to we're interviewing each other back and forth. That's how we're gonna do it. So we each prepared 5 questions for each other.
And quick shout out to Impulse's wife for prepping this whole thing.
She did. She cooked these. She got us napkins and a bucket of water over there. Like she's really taking care of us.
Every one of these has it's like I'm very grateful. So
yeah, she lined them up.
Awesome.
So we need to eat right to left. They're seeing it their left to right. And
how do you get your phone not to sleep? That's my question.
I play with it every once in a while, just wiggle.
Just wiggle a little bit.
Wiggle the phone a little bit. So why don't you kick things off? You want to ask me the first question? Oh, no. Before the questions are asked,
we got to eat the first one.
We got to try it. So the right side here.
Oh, you almost went to the hottest one.
Went right to the hottest one. Okay, so here's the classic at 1,600.
Okay. Ow.
It's actually got some good taste.
Tasty. I like it.
That's a hot sauce I would actually put on my like regular wings and stuff.
That's good.
That's surprising though, because I expected it three times hotter than the fiery sauce to be a little.
But you can once you swallow, it's really in the throat.
I wonder how many of these are going to have like a grenade effect of like.
Oh my gosh! Probably
when we first eat it, we're like, it's fine, and then boom. So anyway, while we're starting to feel a little bit of the heat,
so I'll ask you the first question.
Hit me with it.
All right. Not YouTubing. You're not a YouTuber.
Okay.
And you're not doing carpentry.
Okay.
Yep. What are you doing for your job?
Ooh. Gosh, I feel like I'd want to still be doing something with my hands. whether it's like putting parts together. You know what I mean? Like, I like the idea of constructing something.
Yep.
So that's kind of why I felt like carpentry was up my alley. I would want to be able to put something together and then have a final product. So maybe I'd get into like automotive, like build cars.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like get those kit cars, you know, where you put it together piece by piece. And at the end of the day, you got your own car that you made.
I like that. I like it because I'm in the same place. I do like building. I like using my hands.
Having a final product.
Yeah.
Maybe get into 3D printing so it's not as much work. Anyway.
All right, next one.
Yes. So this one's going to be the Curry Verde, and we're jumping up to 6,000.
Yeah. Did
SHUs.
you hear that? Did you hear that with your face? 1,600 to 6,000.
Yeah,
That's
so the jumps are big, and actually there's a bit of goop. Like my wife didn't go easy on us.
No,
like that's an actual glob of.
All right, just do it.
Of the sauce. Oh, that's an interesting one. Thai inspired.
Like there's heat, and then there's some tang, right?
No,
like ready for this?
It's like a little dance.
I taste. This is going to sound crazy. Fruit Loops.
Oh, interesting.
I taste a little bit of Fruit Loops.
Okay. Well, it's got some eggplant, zucchini, and long hot peppers. Eat your veggie, folks, is what it says. So there you go. Okay. Well, while that's starting to kick in.
Yep.
So I think most people know our story by now. You know, especially if they watched our first ever episode of the Imp And Skizz podcast, they know we met each other over 25 years ago when I tried out for the high school drumline, which you were the section leader of at the time. That first day of me coming on and trying out for, I believe, the second bass on the bass line, what was your first impression of me?
My first impression of you was it was nice to see somebody with that level of focus. I remember seeing how dedicated you were to the craft and wanting to be better than anybody else. And this is going to sound really like I'm fine with this sounding arrogant. I remember looking at you and being like, I haven't seen this since me. You know, and I honestly thought that. I was like, because I knew what I was when I was coming in and the amount of focus. And it was one of those like, there's nothing's going to stop me. I mean, there's a ton of stories I can tell about the beatings I went through, but I remember seeing you and seeing the drive that you had and being like, I have not seen that look since I looked in the mirror when I was younger. And I thought that was cool. And then on top of that,
right away, like I mean,
that was your intensity. But I didn't know
saw
how
me show up and get after it and be like,
yeah,
saw it there.
I saw it there. But I didn't know how naturally talented you were, and then until I started teaching you, until we started doing lessons, I'm like, oh, and he's really good. So I'm gonna make him as good as I can, and then I got to set him free. He's got to go somewhere else.
You did a great job. I ended up taking over section leader after you graduated and then going off to drum course. So
yeah,
job well done.
It was cool.
I didn't ask you that just to big up myself, thinking, oh, you're gonna fill my head with you know. Okay.
Okay.
Next one's up is the zesty lemon pepper. Oh my gosh. What? 15,500 SHU.
Oh, what is?
Uh-oh. I didn't think it was gonna ramp up this quick.
I should probably say this too. Disclaimer: spices have a propensity to give me the hiccups.
Oh, this will be fun.
And I hate it so much.
Dig in.
Down the hatch.
I went full wing.
Boom.
At some point, I'm not going full wing. It is huge.
Yeah.
I didn't think this day would come so quick where you and I were eating food on camera, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know if I've ever been super comfortable eating in front of people.
Oh, this is not a flattering moment.
Yeah. I just hope it's not too much stuck in my teeth. But
I have to keep wiggling my phone.
How did that feel? How did that feel to you?
That's not too bad. Like, honestly, like, it's got the spice, it's got the kick. I can feel it in my throat. It's not.
That's this guy right here, lemon pepper.
Wow.
This is another one that I feel like I like it. I think I would buy it.
Oh,
like, I think I would buy it. Well, I guess what I own it.
Yeah.
I think I would really actually put this on like everyday wings. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's really tasty.
That's not bad. I mean, 15,000 scared the Jesus out of me.
That scared me too.
Yeah, but hey, not too bad. Okay.
All right. Trying to think, which one do I want to go to? Okay, I'm gonna do this one here. You ready for this one, dude?
Sure.
There's a zombie apocalypse impulse.
I like this one already.
Okay. Zombies have taken over the world. It's happened. The infrastructure has fallen apart, right?
Okay.
Plumbing's not working. Electric's down. I don't know if you've seen The Walking Dead. You know what I'm talking about.
Do I get one of those cyanide pills? Because I just.
Okay, well, you've already got my question.
Oh, God. Okay.
What's your role?
You know, I think I would probably just try to find a way to survive and just see if I could like outlast it. You know what I mean? Just hope that like the zombies are just there for a year or two and then just suddenly something happens and they disappear. So I think what I would do is like try to go to the most remote place I possibly could and then figure out how to survive on that land. Dig my own well, try to grow my own food. Maybe along the way, I grab a couple of chickens and live off of eggs or something. I don't know. We need roosters too. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna die. No, I think I would try to outlive it, and then if it started to look like it wasn't just gonna somehow resolve itself, then maybe start to figure something out, like how to gear up to at least secure my premises. I'll probably be doing that anyway. Secure the premises, make sure that I'm safe, and then just try to live my life best I can.
Okay.
I think
that's interesting because I'm such a huge
full survivor mode.
I'm such a huge Walking Dead fan, and it's fun. It's all the different roles, right? I like to believe I would be the Rick Grimes. I'd find the right people, and I would kill the people that were posing a threat to our new little civilization.
Yeah,
but there's also the engineers and stuff, right? Like you fit in, like be a solver of problems. There's the muscle. There's the people who journey out and look for new land and stuff like that.
Okay, so you're still thinking like, because I kind of envisioned I'm by myself at this point.
Right.
You're like colonized.
Yeah, exactly. What's your role in a new civilization?
Okay, yeah.
I should have been clearer.
My role is still to hide.
That's fair. All right, what's next here?
The Chico Ghost. This one's a chocolate ghost pepper. Oh gosh.
This one is, which one are we?
36,500. I might double bite this one.
Yeah, this is a big one.
It's huge.
I'm gonna do the whole thing. Shove it in your mouth. I bet.
A bit of smokiness to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's good though.
You eat the whole thing, yeah?
Yeah, we got to clean the plate.
Okay.
Right?
That's a rule.
Is that a rule?
I'm in.
Okay. Thanks for watching us eat, everybody. No, that one. Yep. That one's got some kick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now we're talking. Now we're tingling.
Now
starting to feel it.
No, now my brain is asking me what I'm doing.
Yeah. There's still 6 left, and it's gonna get worse.
Mm.
Okay, my turn for a question. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we've had a podcast where we kind of went over some of the dumb things we did when we went to college together. Right. We weren't the most studious college students as far as paying attention and getting our deliverables done. In our time together in college, what was your favorite memory?
Oh, man. Great question. Oh, man, that's a great question. Favorite memory in college? Honestly, I don't know. This is going to sound crazy, man, but you and I did a presentation together on the Segway. Do you remember this?
Oh, yes, I do.
Now, the Segway, everybody knows what that is, right? It's a stand-up 2-wheel thing that just reacts to your leaning, and it was so new, like it literally wasn't available to consumers.
Yeah.
It was
Today they have something similar called the hoverboard, where it doesn't have like the
similar
handlebars.
Yeah,
the Segway had the handlebars.
Yeah, Segway had the handlebars, and you're right, that was the hoverboard, but this was the first of its kind, and we didn't know what it was. I mean, it was like almost barely out of the pilot stage, and the research we did on it, we ended up taking on that task, and then we really like leaned into understanding what this was, all the way down to we learned that the gears themselves were made in a fashion to where when they would hum, they were natural frequencies of one another, so that you would get like a harmonic. Ooh, so it would be like cool. He manufactured, so it'd be like when Segway was going down the road, it would be beautiful, like a beautiful sound. And then on top of that, like I said, nobody owned them. They were just in the pilot stage. You and I made predictions on where this was going. And
and mind you, this was like early 2000s, like 2001, 2002 type era.
Yeah. And we made predictions on what it was going to end up being used for. We were very spot on, more so than the inventor.
Right.
The inventor thought it was going to replace the bicycle.
Right. He thought everybody would be cruising around sidewalks and stuff.
Which I guess the hoverboard kind of is, but it's not necessarily. I mean, bicycle is too closely related to fitness and stuff.
I think what happened with the Segway is it got classified as a vehicle, and therefore needed some sort of like it wasn't allowed on sidewalks, and that kind of like
even bicycles aren't supposed to be on legally.
Kind of killed it, right?
But we said it would be for like mall security, for airport security, and that's what it is.
Yeah, I think the postman as well, right?
I don't know if we made that prediction.
I think maybe not because they have to carry so much stuff.
Yeah, but our thing with airport security was it would be great because they were actually pretty fast too. Yep. I was like, they will, anytime they have to engage in something or mall security or whatever, they're going to be fresh. They haven't been walking around all day, you know? And we were right. I was proud of us in that. We did a good job.
That was a good moment. Yeah, we worked together well, of course, as usual, even back then, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Which was about 20 years ago. About 20 years ago or so. Jeez, world. All right, next wing up is the Los Calientes Rojo, and we are now at 49,000 SHU.
Does that mean red hot? Isn't that Spanish for red hot? The red hot?
Los Caliente, I think, is hot, right? Red is Rojo is red. Oh, you did the whole one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man.
Mm-hmm. 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 It's heating up.
Yes, it is. This is happening.
That was a jump.
This is happening.
That was a jump right there.
I'm going to start crying.
Yeah. Yeah, this is we're about to get into what you guys came for. Snot.
Yeah. Smash that sub button.
If you're into snot.
Yeah.
Let's and like and subscribe.
All right. I'm asking you a question.
Yeah.
So you've wanted the YouTube journey. Well, you started the YouTube journey a while ago, and you wanted it right out of the gate to the point where you didn't know what the medium was going to be right away. You just wanted. It wasn't like you open a YouTube channel. You're like, I'm going to be on a thing called Hermitcraft. That's not what it was. I think your first video was actually Battlefield. It was you sniping somebody out of a chopper or something.
Yeah, on a different channel somewhere. Don't look for it.
Was that a different channel? Yeah. In any case, but you were interested in the YouTube journey, is what you were. Okay. So let's just take that you were into it right away. You were starting your own series. You were doing your own little Minecraft-based stuff. If you don't meet Tango, right? If you don't have that because the hard work was there, the talent was there, but there has to be a little bit of good fortune, and your good fortune moment was meeting Tango. Mm-hmm. If you don't meet Tango, which is your conduit into Hermitcraft, where's your YouTube channel today, and what are you doing?
You know, I think even before Tango and I met, we were making connections with the technical side of Minecraft YouTube. If you remember, we reached out to Panda4994 of the ZipCrowd server. And for those of you that haven't been around in the Minecraft technical scene, this is like, if you think of what SciCraft is today, this was like the group that was SciCraft before SciCraft. They were called ZipCrowd. Yeah. And we kind of reached out to Panda because we were showing off some of his things. And I was starting to make connections with that community. I think what would have happened is I would have gone full scale into the tech community and just really just focused everything on just redstone and like contraptions and doors and everything redstone related. Okay. I think I probably would have, instead of going the route of getting into like an SMP where it's kind of like taking your skills and then making it more entertaining and telling stories, I probably would have stayed like in the quote unquote nerdy side of Minecraft, the tech side.
Okay.
But I think I still would have made it because I wouldn't have given up.
I'm not suggesting you wouldn't have made it. I'm just curious, where would you, in what avenue would it have been?
I think I'd probably just have a lot of tutorials and still be inventing stuff today. Because once I got on like Hermitcraft, that's really when I didn't have time anymore to like dig into the tech side and make tutorials and come up with inventions and stuff.
Remember Minecraft Nuggets?
Yeah.
Remember that
we had a great
mini series called Minecraft Nuggets? Where we were like, the Insta break of the stone was like the biggest one. It was like
beacons came out and we're like, look, you can Insta break stone. We got to tell everybody.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, hold that thought because my very next question is going to be revolved around some of that. So let's dig into the next one. That last one, I'm still feeling the tingle a little bit. You?
Okay, and it's weird because I feel it on the tongue. What I'm always worried about is when I swallow. That's when it's like it just is so much more burn.
Okay,
all right, ready?
So the next one is the spicy shark mako snake, 71,000.
What are we doing?
Carolina Reapers, ghost pepper. They're like mixed together, two different peppers.
I gotta do 2 bites. I hope I don't throw up.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm. Oh, God.
We promised to finish.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Dude.
Okay. Here's the thing. The numbers of SHU, they're kind of linear almost, as far as the way they've been rated.
But each one.
That one...
I like making...
That one was an exponential jump. 100%.
I don't want to do this anymore.
Ooh, don't breathe.
Well,
that makes it worse.
I need to.
The air coming in my mouth. That one...
You haven't even touched your water yet.
I'm afraid to. I'm afraid to touch it.
I don't want to do this anymore.
Does the water help?
I think so, at least for while it's on my tongue.
I'm gonna see if I can last a little bit longer, but that's no joke. Which one's that? Oh, it's a nasty looking one. It's a shark with fire coming out of its mouth.
Freaking laser beams.
Dude, we're officially at a level of heat.
I'm so scared.
That is like, it's not enjoyable. It's not
enjoyable.
No longer is it like tasty and there's a nice flavor to it. I literally,
this is awful,
can't feel my mouth. Okay, question time.
I was thinking about streaming later today. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Don't touch your, okay.
Stream from
don't touch your eyeballs.
I'm gonna stream from the toilet.
Yeah. Oh God. You think it's hot going in? Anyway, let's not think about that. All right, so you had major involvement in the success of the Impulse SV channel, whether it was giving me ideas for inventions or even taking the mic in a series we called Skizzleman Presents.
Oh my God.
What was the one thing you were most proud of when working on the channel with me in those early days?
Oh, whoa. Great question. Honestly, I have to say when we created the gas farm, and I think the reason is because you're the technical guy. You always have been. And I'm not, but I had this like moment where I came through for us, right? We were trying to create something. We're trying to create a gas farm, which, to my knowledge, I had never seen it anywhere. This is a million years ago. And you were I was installing a dishwasher in my house, and you were in my office, and you were like working on it. I said, dude, you got to get this gas farm done. And you're like, I'm trying. And you came out, and we this is a thing with us. Whenever you give up, I'm like, that's not happening, you know. And this we've always been.
Yeah, I think I literally came out and said it can't be done.
It can't be done. Is what you said.
I hate myself for saying that.
Yeah, you said it can't be done, and
that makes you so mad that you're just like, well, now I have to I have to teach him a lesson and make sure we figure this out.
Because it's one of those like, I can't do it, but I know you can't. But then I had this idea, or you explained the hitbox to me, and I was like, what if when they spawn, they hit a tripwire and there's pistons with blocks and it closes on their head and it stays there until they're dead and then it retracts and you had this look came over your eye. You didn't say a word. You did a 180. You walked back in and like 5 minutes later you said, I got it. And I'm like, yes. And then we made that huge, beautiful farm. Yeah. It was great.
Yeah. I forget what we called it, but yeah, we made a gas farm and literally that would have never come to fruition had you not had that idea. And I knew full well when I asked you this question that was what you were going to say.
Did you? Nice.
Yeah. Because I do remember, like, that was a really big deal. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Are the fountains on?
It's happening.
The nose fountains have opened up.
It happened. I'm picking my nose on stream.
That
just happened.
That one was rough.
These
and now I'm really scared because there's 4 wings left for us to get through.
Yes, and that wing right there, it just gave me the finger. I saw what you did.
Oh man, we dig back in. Jalapeno Chico at 103,000.
Oh, what are we doing?
Units.
I don't want to do it anymore. So I'm not going to be a baby.
That's over 30,000 more than the last one, and this is a big one. Jeez.
Okay, the whole thing.
Hope you're hungry. We have to finish. Oh my gosh.
Oh no. Oh my God, dude. I'm gonna get milkshakes soon.
Is it time for milkshakes?
I am my milkshake time.
You want your milkshake?
I am my milkshake.
Okay. We're gonna pause for a second because it is milkshake time. So we have milkshakes now, but don't drink it, right? While our mouth is still on fire from that one. The point is that I need to be under duress to answer the question.
Oh,
right?
Oh, yeah. I'm supposed to. Do we eat? And then we said milkshake.
You ate and said I need my milkshake.
I'm sorry. It's messing with me, dude.
It was rough, but no. The point is that we're supposed to be kind of under duress.
Yeah.
As you can't see the question. Your eyes are so watery.
Okay. All right. Let me ask you this question. Okay.
Excuse you.
So there's no question. I actually kind of wrote this word for word because I wanted this to be worded correctly. There's no question that you're competent in nearly everything you do, but there's a fear of being wrong. This is a part of you. There's a fear of being wrong.
True.
To the point to where you will legitimately manipulate your reality to make you back into being right, even when it's a genuine mistake of some kind. And for the record, I want to point out that you do this less today than you used to. But
yeah, because I got a best friend that tries to keep me in check when I do it.
Maybe you should do it less.
Lets me know I'm doing it.
Yeah. So you will manipulate the reality around you to fit whatever narrative you accidentally placed yourself in, whether it was a mistake or you were wrong or whatever. This is a thing that you do. But I'm curious is where does that come from? Where does that fear of being wrong come from? And I ask this because I know your parents very, very well.
Yeah.
They're very, very supporting, very loving, very like grounded people that I can't see any sort of pressure coming from them when you were younger.
No.
To where you felt like you had to hide your mistakes.
Yeah, not at all. Not at all. I mean, I think it probably just stems back to just my competitive nature. And that competitive nature wasn't something that really my parents instilled in me. It was just my environment growing up. I was always part of basketball teams that were competitive and just my friend group was always a bit competitive. And so I was always just trying to win. I just have that like internal competitive spirit. And I think that same competitiveness kind of plays out with like making mistakes and other things. Like I don't want to be wrong. I'm competitive in life to always be right and be the smartest one. So I think that kind of plays out just through that competitive nature that and like I said, it wasn't like my upbringing. It wasn't because I was the younger child. It wasn't because of my parents pushing me into sports. They didn't push me at all. I was the one that wanted to do it. But growing up in sports in that environment, I really liked being the best, drumming too. Like drumming too. I remember in 4th grade when I joined band and I was on, they had a little like award for the like most outstanding band student. I had to get it. Like I had to get it. Like I focused in on that. And guess what? I got it like all 3 years from 4th, 5th, and 6th grade. I made sure it happened because I was just ultra competitive. Yeah, and where that came from, I just think it was just the way I am. You know what I mean? It might just be my DNA. I don't know.
It might just be ingrained in you. Very good.
Yeah.
I have milkshake now.
You're going to have your milkshake now, yeah. I'll have a sip of mine, too. We put them in the freezer too long.
I'm not making the yum because of the taste, which it's tasty, but
that was nice.
But it feels good on my tongue.
Yeah, that helped.
This is allowed.
Yeah. Yeah, even on hot ones, they have water and milk or milkshakes or whatever. That definitely did help bring that spice down.
Okay. Next.
Yeah. Okay. You've seen the show?
You've
seen Hot Ones.
Yep.
Do you know Da Bomb?
I don't know Da Bomb.
Da Bomb is this is the one that I just swallowed and got a little kick at the last one. Da Bomb. I'm not sure why this one, it says Da Bomb Evolution. It's usually called Da Bomb Insanity, but I got a feeling they are the same.
When you just shook that, I pictured the cap coming off of you, squirting it right in my eye, dude. It just
that would have been amazing.
Off to the hospital.
That would have been amazing. Okay, here we go.
You ready?
Yeah.
Oh. I haven't got a hiccup yet.
That's good. Nobody understood what you said.
I haven't gotten the hiccup yet.
Okay. Okay. That's what I say after every one. Okay. I'll agree in reaction.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, how long? Is there rules about when I can go to the shake?
Yeah, let's get through the question.
Yeah,
let's get through the question
I didn't touch it.
Let's get through the question first. Don't worry, this will be a short one.
I didn't touch it.
All right, now it's my turn to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yep.
You once performed in the Trash Can Trio, or the Trash Can Trio, which is a famous drumming act that's performed at Disneyland by one of our heroes, Tom Float, who recently passed away.
Yep.
So, in that show that you performed, what was your favorite part of it? What was your favorite lick from the show?
Oh boy, great! I like that.
Can you think of a part that you really enjoyed playing?
Yeah. There's like so there's
might be easier for you to just show us. If you reach down there's drumsticks and a pad.
You did not.
Yep.
Ugh.
Just behind the curtain there.
Oh, you did.
You think you think you still got it?
I mean, maybe.
You think you can drum this lick while your mouth is on fire?
Oh, you're the worst.
Now, I'm not sure what's going to happen with the microphone picking up. I'll keep my eye on it. It might peak.
I'm going to, yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to, whoo.
This one's rough.
It's going to be nasty because I'm not warm and these sticks are garbage.
So I got.
So it was this.
Can you hurry up? My mouth is on fire.
Oh, you're gonna wait. You're making me do this. You're gonna wait. It was a kind of a groove. Everything was fast, but there's this groove in the center that goes. That groove is so cool. But
nice.
As we were doing it, I can't do it here. As we were doing it, we're actually running around the drum.
I remember.
Yeah, around the trash can. Yeah, that was so
nice,
cool.
dude. You still got it.
Thanks, man.
Still got it. Milkshake. Jeez. Oh my.
Woo! That was a good one. Good job. Woo!
It's coming out my eyeballs more than my nose. That one's not.
A joke in there. I'm gonna leave alone.
I can't get the milkshake through the straw.
I know. You gotta suck it hard. I know what I said. You gotta really suck.
It's too thick. I should have got a spoon. Okay.
Good now?
Well, what's your definition?
You haven't had any of your water.
What's your definition of good? I'll have some if it makes you feel better.
My definition of good is, are you ready to move on? Because I'm not going to lie, there's a big part of me that I love making podcasts with you. I want this one over with. I do.
Well, don't worry, because the bomb was only, it was 135,600 Scoville units. And that one...
What?
That one was very painful. The next one, unfortunately for us, jumps to 641,000, which is like almost 5 times as much. I can't do math right now.
I need to stop.
Breathing?
This is mind over matter, dude. Watch this. Watch this. Ready?
You gonna...
641,000. No problem. Doesn't work. It burns.
I've been double biting mine, and I don't know if that's a good idea.
I'm going to just shove the whole thing in my mouth, I think.
Okay.
Ready?
Here we go.
Here we go. Well.
Watermelon Ghost. It's ghost peppers. It's ghost peppers. That one's ghost peppers. Yeah, okay. I mean, watermelon Ghost. Did you taste the watermelon?
No, I didn't.
I can't taste anything.
I feel like I got hit in the face with a watermelon. Remember that catapult?
Yeah.
Let's do this. Ready? Ready for my question?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, God.
I want an honest answer. I mean, honest.
Oh, can you just, how about you accept any answer? Because right now that's probably all I can manage.
Where is this podcast in 5 years?
Oh,
because we're going to come back to this video and see how right you were. And on top of that, I want you to think about the question I asked you before this. I want you to completely let go of the fear of being wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm very proud of us and what we do, and I think that we've put together a good product from day one. Obviously, we had to find our legs. We jumped in. That was a point. It was, let's just jump in and figure it out as we go. The way we ramped up quality-wise, the quality of guests that we've had on, we continue to do this week after week. And what is now our 52nd episode, which means this is going to be our year mark.
Wow.
Yeah. So
it is.
So with that said, quitting, our podcast is still around, first off. I think we're still going strong. I think by that point in time, we will really have discovered what it is that makes us the best podcast out there. I think we're gonna be up there. I think people will mention Imp and Skizz. I think we're gonna have the fanciest podcast studio you could imagine. Probably so nice that we rent it out when we're not using it to other podcasters.
Sure,
you know what I mean?
Like it.
And I think all these guests that we've envisioned having on from the beginning, the big names like Mark Rober and all the names that we've thrown out in kind of jest, I think they will be reaching out to us. I do. I'm not usually one to be super optimistic, right? I try to stay in the realm of realism, but I know what we have is good, and with the things that we've talked about, me not giving up, very competitive, all that stuff. We keep pushing like we've been pushing this last year, and I can only see us going up.
Yeah.
And so over the course of those 4 years, I definitely see us having one of the best podcasts out there.
I like it. I like that answer a lot. I'm glad to hear that.
I can have my shake now.
Oh yeah, shake.
We didn't talk much about the heat on that one because it was hard to talk. And
that one.
Luckily for me, like I said, it's
sweating.
It's I'm crying, not snotting.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, it must be nice. Look away, everybody. Oh, God.
Okay.
All right.
So,
one more.
We are down to the last wing.
I want it over.
No.
Is it over yet?
Now, before we get there, here's the thing. This is what they call the last dab. Okay? Now, as far as Scoville units are concerned, right, we've been able to, say, give a number for each single hot sauce that we've gotten through so far. This one, however, is so hot, they can't measure it. There's literally no Scoville heat unit rating for this one. And in tradition of the actual Hot Ones show, it's customary to add a little bit of a dab. A little bit of a dab. You want to kind of try to match me? Let me get it a little bit. Okay.
That's enough.
Okay, that's a good size dab. Well, it's hidden behind a bottle here. Let me see if I can show the camera there. Maybe hard to see. Got a nice size dab. Let's.
I can't get it out.
Let's compare dabs.
Okay. How's that dab?
Yeah, that's comparable size dab. I think you nailed that. Let's put this cap back on. Hopefully I didn't touch any of that. So,
what's the trick here?
Well, I think the trick is don't die.
Okay.
That's it. I'm gonna go. This time I'm going one bite.
Ready? 1, 2, okay.
Oh, that one might have opened floodgates.
Oh.
Say it. We'll bleep it out.
No.
We'll bleep it out. If you gotta say it to live, you say it.
I can do it.
Good job.
Oh.
Yep.
I don't like that one even a little bit. Who is going to put that shit on anything?
It's not Frank's Red Hot sauce. That's for damn sure. Oh my God. That was...
Okay, ask the question.
Oh, I just swallowed it.
Yeah.
And it hit again.
Dumbass.
In the back of the throat. Okay, floodgates are open. It's a pure pepper concoction. It won't even tell us the amount of different peppers they put in.
I take some milkshake. I forgot. I took a little bit. You take a little bit. Even it out. I'm sorry.
All right.
I didn't mean to. I wasn't thinking.
I don't blame you. Just a little taste. All right. Well,
it didn't really help.
As we just mentioned, we've made it through 52 episodes.
Yeah.
Of the Imp And Skizz podcast. It's a full year of releasing an episode every single Friday. I'm hurting.
Yeah.
Of the 52 episodes that we've done, what was your favorite?
Oh boy. Honestly, I'm gonna. Oh God, so many good ones, man. I really liked. I'm gonna exclude the ones where we're interviewing people because those are obviously have a special place in my heart.
Yeah.
I really like the leadership one, man. I really like the leadership one a lot. I thought we touched on some really incredible topics. Ghost Stories was one of the most fun ones we've ever done.
Uh-huh.
So was
that was fun, yeah.
The Word Idiots was good. If you ask me what my least favorite, well, we're in the middle of it.
Yeah.
That's a great question because I love every one of them so much, you know, and I have to say probably leadership.
Wow.
I have to say that, yeah.
Okay.
I want to know yours.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I really like the What's Stopping You one. Or I just,
good one. Yeah.
I think that was a super motivational one. It's one that even though we were, excuse me, I'm okay. Even though we were the hosts of it, that one's stupid.
It's
even though we were the hosts of it, like I still go back to it and I listen to us talk to get motivation.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, like when I'm needing the motivation to
do something,
to tackle something, like get a new regimen and exercise or whatever. So that one's a good one. Plus, we've heard a lot of great stories of people that have had life-changing experiences from that episode. So like that one really does motivate. That one I really like. I'm just really proud of that. You know, that we were able to do something like that. That was so impactful.
I agree.
I answered the question. I'm having this now.
Yeah, that's fine.
This is the dumbest thing we've ever done. Oh my gosh. Sean Evans does this like every week, dude. For multiple years. Sean, what is wrong with you? By the way, Sean, I'd love to come on the show.
Yeah.
I'll do it again. I know I just said it. I know it sucks, but I'll do it for you. Anyway.
Okay, that's the show. Can we wrap this up? Because this is... I need
10 wings up, 10 wings down. We made it.
Yeah.
We conquered the wings of death. The Hot Ones Challenge.
We did it.
And had some good conversation and questions for each other as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's time that we both shut this down and go wash our mouths out. I'm going to drink this entire shake.
I'm going to go drink your pool.
Oh my gosh. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And thumbs up if you like seeing us in pain.
Yeah, you guys. Thank you for all. Thanks for sticking around watching us eat.
Thank you for the whole year of support on the Imp And Skizz channel. Here's to another year to come.
Yeah.
Hey, we can cling shakes.
Ding. Thank you guys.
See you guys.